Well, today our Annabelle Childers sat down with Governor Mike DeWine to reflect on some of the biggest stories this year.
Yeah, it's been an eventful year. She is live with us now from our newsroom. Annabelle, good evening to you. What did you learn from your time with the governor today?
Well, good evening, guys. So, yes, I talked with Governor DeWine today about lots of issues spanning from marijuana to the 2026 governor's race and Ohio congressional maps. But I also wanted to ask about the Brown Stadium, given all of the controversy over this year. Here's a piece of that conversation. This summer, you signed off on using unclaimed funds that will go to the Brown Stadium. What do you say to small business owners and Cleveland leaders who pushed against this and feel like this is going to devastate the economy in downtown?
Well, when this was proposed, I said, we have a problem, a challenge in the state that's bigger than the Browns, frankly. It is that we have many sports teams, and one of the things that makes Ohio a great state to live in is we have great arts, but we also have great sports. We have great theater. All of this is very, very important. And what's happened in the past is that the state has been asked to come up with money when a new stadium was built, new ballpark was built, or where one was repaired. And that will continue. So I said, look, we need to stop taking the money out of the general fund where it competes against schools, competes against health, competes against mental health, all of those needs that we have in the state. So my idea was to tax sports gaming, these companies that are outside the state of Ohio. Well, the legislature did not agree with that. But what they did come back with is, let's take the unclaimed funds where we've been trying for years to find the people and have not been able to do it. So that's what we ended up with. So, but I said, we can't just do the Browns. We've got to do all these stadiums and kind of take them off the books so we don't have that big cash flow every year that competes with education and other things. So that's what we ended up with. So while the focus in Cleveland obviously is on the Browns, you know, there's going to be other needs in Cleveland. You know, you're going to, with Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse, for example, you're going to see, we hope, you know, women's soccer come to Cleveland. So there's going to be other needs in the future where this fund that has now been created will be there to help and put in the state's share of that whole project.
And in our conversation, Governor DeWine went on to say the state is working to bring new companies in the fields of aerospace and medicine, and his priority going into 2026 is bringing more new jobs to Ohio to boost the economy overall. I also asked DeWine about concerns from manufacturing leaders when it comes to federal funding support. We're going to share his answer to that question coming up in our 6 o'clock show.
Good to know. Annabelle, thank you.